And that's really what inspired my newest book coming out in May, because I saw like, okay, the roots of rest, they run deep throughout scripture. Like it's not just a verse here and there about rest. Rest is from the beginning to end of scripture when you really start looking for it. But also we see it all throughout creation. And for a very long time, theologians talked about creation as the second book of God's. Like, of course, he gave us scripture, which is called special revelation. And then he gave us creation, which is called natural or general revelation. And so we also see God's design of rest all throughout creation. And one of my favorite examples is the hummingbird. And I opened my new book with this example because it's just really stuck with me. So when you think about a hummingbird, just tell me, what do you picture when you think about a hummingbird?
Quick movements, I think 1,000 wing flaps a second or something crazy, very
Yeah.
on the go.
So what sustains their constant activity? It's a really cool design called torpor. And you can think of it a little bit like a small hibernation. It's different, but you can think of it similarly. So, torpor is something that hummingbirds and some other animals do, where it's this deep, deep rest where they are going to lower their body temperature and go into this deep, sleepy state that really sustains their activity and keeps them going. And so, I like to think of that because when we talk about rest, there's this cultural block in our minds where we often think about rest as laziness or
Mm.
idleness. And so when we hear the word rest, we think weakness. But God meant for rest to be strength.